So this is my character analysis for Wolf of Wall Street. The main character is Jordan Belfort, by Rithvik Yaduru. So my character is a stockbroker who rises from the bottom all the way up to the top of Wall Street. So the movie really focuses on high pressure sales culture, which is what Wall Street is about, and it has a ton of fraud and chronic substance abuse. So the film setting is in 1990s Wall Street, which is really encompassed by hypercapitalism and often male-dominated workplace. And there's a very high level of party culture due to the glorification of wealth, and people need to spend that money, and a lot of people spend it on, partying, whatever that means, drugs, alcohol, other stuff. And so, little sneak peek, drug use, especially cocaine, has been glorified in wealthy circles around Wall Street. And this influences how the disorder that our man Jordan eventually gets and how other people respond to this disorder. So diagnosis is substance use disorder, which is, the definition is a problematic pattern of substance use leading to significant impairment or distress marked by criteria such as tolerance, withdrawal, craving, and failure to meet obligations and risky use. So some cultural considerations we need to have is that substance abuse was really it was normalized. No one really cared, and his money and wealth made him almost be able to just be like, whatever, I can do drugs. You can't tell me I can't because he had made so much money. And it was also seen as like a big status symbol. Like his own mentor was telling him like do these types of things. It's what makes you elite, which is not great for a person. And the therapist was just like, it's whatever. So they would have let it slide. The stigma in the US is seen as a lack of self-control, and stigma is worse when someone is wealthy. So some evidence that we can see during the movie is his failure to meet major role obligations. So he honestly puts his business in the backseat. I mean, I wouldn't say backseat, but he puts trying to get drugs above that, which is not good for, a businessman, right? And yeah, he shows up to work impaired. He crashes his car during the movie. He continues to do stuff that puts like his own position and risk, which is also seen in symptom two, where even when he does get in trouble, he doesn't care. He just keeps going. He just wants to do more and more and more, and he just needs it. He fiends for it. And even when his marriage breaks down and she's getting mad at him and stuff, he's still like, I need to be doing this right now. Like I need it. And that's just not the right way to go about it. And one thing that they don't show but is really important is withdrawal symptoms. So he never fully detoxes, but you can see the way he's fiending for it. If he ever stopped for even a day or two, he would start he would go crazy. He would get the all the symptom withdrawals, and it's just not very good, right? So some treatment plans, I got a bunch of treatment plans here, but only one I really think would work on Jordan Belfort is the one where intensive outpatient program or residential rehab where someone's in control. If he's in control, he's going to use his money and his power to manipulate and lie and get what he wants and even get drugs and just go and say he did it, but he's really still on it. And his money just makes it impossible for him to it makes it possible for him to just do whatever he wants outside of facility. So if in a facility, people can control what he's doing and be watching over him 24/7 to get him to cut off the addiction completely. And so obviously those are some barriers I just listed, but also the social glorification of it and the strong denial and minimization due to the privilege he has encountered. He has encompassed due to his money and whatnot. So some broader perspective, I would try to say is Wall Street is pretty accurate with their description of substance abuse, but it's a little exaggerated, and oftentimes it's used for comedic relief, which is not good at all because it's really trying to show the general public that it's low-key fun to be on drugs and stuff, and that's just not good, right? And we don't like that, and we don't want that, and I just want to say that impact on the film that we can see for public understanding is it's glamorizing substance misuse, which is not great at all. And then it also increases the functional awareness of functional addiction in high status individuals and helps audience see addiction as a psychological or disorder, not a moral failure, which is, just how it is. And I wish it would didn't glorify it so much, but it also does still show us that addiction is bad. And these are my sources, and thank you for watching.